In Salesforce, there's a feature called a global action. And what this can be used is kind of like a shortcut anywhere in the system to do some repetitive tasks or complete some activity that you do often, right? So there are some instances where these might not all be the same for every organization. You can actually take some of these things away as an administrator. There are some pros and cons on how to keep the database clean that kind of revolve off this feature. So if you have some that are missing, like creating a contact or anything like that, you might want to talk to your admin and see if it's something that you'd be okay to add, or if maybe your organization needs to avoid it for some particular reason. Now, what a global action does is if I click new task, you can see that it pops open this window here. I can add a subject, I can add a due date, and I can even add, what I need to relate it to down here with the status. So a good use case for this is maybe, you're doing something else on another screen. Maybe you get a phone call. You're not on a particular record. You're walking around. You can always just click this button here and task yourself. You don't have to look for a particular record, click into that record and click new task. You can just click a global action here, do it on the fly right from your home screen or from whatever record you're on in the system. Let's say you're talking to one individual and you're on their Salesforce record, but you determine off that call that you need to task yourself to talk to another individual. So right from that screen, let's say we're talking to, Andy here, and we're taking some notes, or maybe we're, logging one task from here. We can always open this up and actually create a whole nother task to someone else right on the same screen. So this gives you a little bit of flexibility on some things that you can do. I think the most common use case that often you see this used in sales is for task creation. But as you can see here, you also have the ability to create other records like a new contact, a new opportunity, everything like that. So again, if you don't have these available, I'd talk to your administrator and see why they've been taken away. But just a good tool to complete some repetitive tasks.